On a little by-road out beyond Finglas he was found.
Isn't he come in yet?
No, Mother.
Oh? He'll come in when he likes. Strutting about the town like a paycock. With jockser, I suppose. You hear all about Mrs. Tancred's sons in this morning's paper.
The full details are in it this morning. 7 wounds he had. One entering the neck with an exit wound beneath the left shoulder blade. Another on the left breast, penetrating the heart.
Quit that reading, for God's sake, or you're losing all your feelings. It'll soon be that none of yous will read nothing if it's not about butchering.
He's getting very sensitive all of a sudden.
I'll read it by myself, Mary, by and by when I come home. Everybody's saying he was a die-hard. Thanks be to God. Johnny had nothing to do with him this long time. Well. Then if that father of yours doesn't come in soon for his breakfast, he may go without Annie. I'll not wait much longer for him.
Can't you let him get it himself when he comes in?
Yes, and let him bring in Jock Daly along with him. Why, that's what he'd like. And that's what he's waiting for. Till he thinks I'm gone to work. And then sail in here with the bold Jockster to burn all the coal and drink all the tea in the place to let them know what a good Samaritan he is. Oh, but I'll stop here and wait for him if I have to wait till tomorrow morning.
Mother?
Yes?
Bring us in a drink of water.
Bring that fella a drink of water, for God's sake, Mary.
Isn't he big and able enough to come out and get it himself?
If you weren't well yourself. Somebody to bring in a drink of water. Isn't it terrible? How to be waiting this way? I think he was bringing in £20 a week into the house the way he's gone on. He wore out the health insurance long ago. He is after wearing out the unemployment dole. And now, he's trying to wear out me. And constantly singing, no less. And he ought to be always on his knees, offering up and being up for a job.
Oh, I don't like this ribbon, Ma. I think I'll wear the green. It looks better than the blue.
Wear whatever ribbon you like, girl. Only don't be bothering me. I don't know what a girl on strike wants to be wearing ribbons around her hair for. Or silk stockings on her legs, either. Wearing them kinds of things makes the employers think they're giving you too much money.
The year is long past now when we'll ask the employer's permission to wear what we like.
I don't know why you wanted to walk out for Jenny Clough. Up to this, you never had a good word for her.
What's the use in belonging to a trade union if you won't stand up for your principles? Why did they sack her? That was a clear case of victimisation. We couldn't just let her walk the streets, could we?
Nah, you couldn't. You just wanted to keep her company. One victim wasn't enough. When the employers sacrifice one victim, the trade unions go on better. He's sacrificing 100.
Ma, it doesn't matter what you say. A principle's a principle.
Yes. I'm going to go round to old Murphy tomorrow and he gets to know that instead of paying all, I'm going to bloody more. What do you think he'll say when I tell him a principle's a principle? What do we do if he refuses to give us any more and tick?
We daren't refuse. Sure, if you do us, can't you tell him he's paid?
I thought yous were gone. Old Simon Mackay is tramping about like a horse over me head and I can't sleep with him. They're like thunderclaps in me brain.
There, no. Go on in and lie down again. I'll bring you in a nice cup of tea in a minute.
Tea. You're always thinking of tea. If a man was dying, you'd try and make him swallow a cup of tea.
What's going to be done with him? That bullet he got in the hip in Easter week was bad enough. But the bomb that shattered his arm in the fight in O'Connell Street put the finishing touch on him. I knew he was making a fool of himself. God knows I went down on my knees to him not to go get the Free State.
He stuck to his principles, Ma. And no matter how you may argue, a principle's a principle.
Is Mary going to stay here?
No, I'm not going to stay here. You can't expect me to be always at your beck and call, can you?
I won't stay here, baby myself.
Aren't I nicely handicapped with the holiest? I don't know what any is to do without your ma. Your father will be in a minute. If you want anything, he'll get it for you.
Is the light before the pictures of bed?
Yes. One sight of St. Anthony wasn't enough. There must have one in here, one into the Virgin.
Where's the captain? Where's the captain, Mrs. Boyle?
You may well ask the body that. He's wherever Joxer Daly is, in some snugger or other.
Father Fowler's just had to stop it to tell me to run up and get him. To go to a new job that's going on in Rathmines. His cousin is foreman on the site, and Father Fowler was speaking to him about poor Johnny and his father being idle so long. So the foreman told Father Fowler to send the captain up, and he give him the start. Wonder where to find him.
Well, now, you'll find he's either in Ryan's or in Foley's.
I'll run around to Ryan's. I know. It's a great house at Joxer's.
There now. I'll miss that job, or I'll know for what. If he gets one of the word of it, he won't come home till this evening, so it'll be too late. There'll never be any good got out of him, so long as he's going with that shoulder-shrugging Joxer. I'm killing myself walking and him strutting about from morning till night like a paycock. Sweet spirit, hear his prayer. Well, I'll take me solemn off a lady. 'Tis no job he's praying for.
Oh, that's a darling song, a darling song.
Come on. Come on in, Joxer. She's gone out long ago, man. If there's nothing else to be got, we'll probably out a cup of tea anyway. It's the only bit of getting comfort when she's away. It isn't Juno should be a pet name at all, but Deirdre the sorry, for she's always grousing.
Oh, it must be a terrible thing to be tied to a woman that's always grousing. I don't know how you stick it. It'll put years on me. Hey, it's a good job she has to be so often away. When the cat's away, the mice will play.
Pull over the fire, Joxer. We'll have a cup of tea in a minute.
Oh, a cup of tea is a darling thing. A darling thing. The cup that cheers, but the...
Pull over to the fire, Joxer Daly, and we'll have a cup of tea in a minute. Are you sure now you wouldn't like an egg?
I can't stop, Mrs. Boyle. I'm in a desperate hurry, hurry.
Pull over to the fire, Joxer Daly. Sure, people are always far more comfortable here than they are in their own place.
Joxer.
Yes?
You know the foreman of that job that's going on down in Colesta, don't you, Joxer?
The foreman? Colesta?
He's a buddy of yours.
Oh, the foreman in Colesta. Oh, yes, he's an old buddy of mine. Oh, he's a darling man, a darling man.
Then it's a sure thing. What a pity it is we didn't slip down there breakfast first thing this morning. We could be walking now. But you didn't know it then.
Oh, well, better late than never.
It's nearly time we're going to start anyhow. I'm fed up knocking about doing nothing. He promised you. He gave me the straight tip.
Oh, yes. Come down on the blow of dinner, says he, and I'll start you and any friends you want to bring with you. Says I, you're a darling man.
You couldn't come at a better time. With a long time waiting for it.
Indeed we were, but it's a long lane that has no turning.
The blow-up for dinner is at 1. Wait till I see what time it is.
Mind now, you go fiddling on with that clock. And all the least little thing sets it astray.
The job couldn't come at a better time, Joxer. I'm feeling in great fettle. Gee, you'd hardly believe it, the pains in my legs. And last week I was nearly crippled with them.
Oh, well, that's better and better. And God never closed one door, but he opened another.
Hey, it's only 11 o'clock. Should we laxins of time? I'll slip into me moleskins after breakfast, and we can saunter down the valley. I think, Joxer, we'd better take our shovels with us.
Oh, yes, Captain, yes. It's better to go fully prepared and ready for all eventualities. Now, you take your long-tailed shovel, and I'll take me nappy. We mightn't need them, but then again, we might. For want of a nail, the shoe was lost. For want of a shoe, the horse was lost. For want of a horse, the man was lost. That's a darling proverb. A darling proverb.
We won't be long pulling ourselves together again when I'm working for a few weeks. So the foreman of the job is an old butty of Joxer's. I believe I know him myself. And there's a button off the back of me moleskin trousers. And if you leave out a nail and thread, I'll sew it on myself. Thanks be to God, the pains in my legs is gone anyhow.
Look here, Mr. Jack Boyle. Them yarns won't go down with Juno. I know you and Jocks are daily of an old date. And if you think you're able to come at all me with those fairy tales, you're in the wrong shop. Butty of Jocksers. Oh, you'll do a lot of good as long as you're a butty of Jocksers. Shovel. And then, me bucko, you'll do more work with a knife and a fork than ever you'll do with a shovel. If there was ever a genuine job going, you'd be the other way about, not able to lift your arms for the pains in your legs. Your poor wife, slaving to keep the fit in your mouth. You gallivanting about all day like a paycock.
It'd be better for a man to be dead. It'd be better for a man to be dead.
Everybody calling you captain. And you only once in the water. And then I'll call you from here to Liverpool. And anybody to look at you or listen to you, take you for a second Christopher Columbus.
You're never going to give me a rest.
Ah, you're never tired looking for a rest.
You'll drive me out of this house.
It'll be easier to drive you out of the house than to drive you into a job. Here, sit down and take your breakfast. It may be the last you'll get, for I don't know where the next one's coming from.
Forget this job will be all right.
Did you see Jerry Devine?
No, I did not see him.
Nah, but you seen Jack, sir. Well, he was here looking for you.
Well, let him look.
It'd be hard for him to see you, and you stuck in Ryan's snug.
Well, I wasn't in Ryan's snug. I don't go to Ryan's.
Oh, is there a mad dog there? Well, if you weren't in Ryan's, you were in Foley's.
I'm telling you, for the last 3 weeks, I've not tasted one drop of intoxicating liquor. I wasn't in either one snug or the other. I can swear that on a prayer book. I'm as innocent as the child unborn.
Well, if you'd been in for your breakfast, you'd have seen him.
What did he want?
Well, he'll be back any minute, and then you'll know soon enough.
Well, drop down and maybe I'll
Well,
meet him.
sit down and take your breakfast and let me go to me work. I'm an hour late already waiting for you.
Well, you needn't have waited, for I'll take no breakfast. I've a little spirit left in me still.
Are you going to have your breakfast? Yes or no?
I'll have no breakfast. You can keep your breakfast. I'll knock out a bit somewhere. Never fear.
Well, nobody's going to coax you.
I've a little spirit left in me still.
Ah, here you are at last. I've been searching for you everywhere. The foreman of Foley's told me you hadn't left the snug with Joxer 10 minutes before I went in.
Holy fair, but there wasn't in any snug.
Is a man not to be allowed to leave his house for 1 minute without having a pack of spies, pimps and informers cantering at his heels?
Oh, you're taking a wrong view of it, Mr. Boyle. I was simply anxious to do you a good turn. I have a message for you from Father Farrell. He says that if you go down to the job that's on a Rat Mines and ask for Foreman Mangan, you'll get the starts.
Right. But I don't want the motions of me body to be washed away an astronomer and watch a star. And if you're following Mary itself, it gives you no prerogative to be following me. Oh, I'm about to get a terrible twinge in my right leg.
Ah, well, sure it won't be long now before it travels into your left one. It's miraculous. Whenever he gets wind of a job, his legs begin to fail him. Well, me bucko, if you lose this chance, you may forage for yourself.
And this job will last for some time too, Captain. Sure, as soon as the foundations are in, it'll be cushy enough.
So what'll be a climbing job? And how am I supposed to be able to get up a ladder with these legs of mine? And if I get up itself, how am I going to get down again?
Get one of the labourers to carry you down in a hod. You can't climb a ladder, but you can skip like a goat into a snug.
And I wouldn't be letting myself down that easy, Mr. Boyle. Now, a little bit of exercise might do you all the good in the world.
Oh, it's a doctor. You should have been divine. Maybe you know more about the pains in me legs than myself that had them.
I don't know anything about the pains in your legs. I gave you that message from Father Farrell. That's all I can do.
Here, sit down and take your breakfast and then go in and get changed. And don't be acting like you couldn't pull a wing out of a dead bee.
I'll have no breakfast. It'll choke me after what's been said here. I've a little spirit left in me still.
Well, let's see your spirit then. Go in as once and put on them moleskin trousers.
It'd be better for a man to be dead. No, I'm after getting another twinge in my other leg. As nobody but me knows the suffering I'm going through, the pains in these legs of mine.
I have to push off now for I'm terrible days already. But I was determined to hunt that jockster this time. God bless you, Jerry.
You going out, Mary?
Looks like it when I'm putting me hat on, doesn't it?
A bit of word again, Mary.
You won't allow me be friendly with you. If I try, you deliberately misunderstand it.
I didn't always misunderstand it. You were often delighted to have the arms of Jerry around you.
Jerry Devine, if you go on talking like that, you'll make me hate you.
Well, let it be either a wedding or a wake. Listen, Mary, I'm standing for the secretaryship of our union, and there's only one opposing me. And I'm popular with all the men, and a good speaker. All are saying I'll get elected. Well, the job is worth £350 a year, Mary. You and I could live nice and cosily on that, and I'd lift you out of this place.
I haven't got time to listen to you now, Jerry. I have to go.
Mary, what's come over you and me for the last few weeks? You hardly speak to me, and then only a word with the face of bitterness on it. Have you forgotten, Mary? All the happy evenings that were as sweet as the scented hawthorn that sheltered the sides of the road as we sauntered through the country?
That's all over now, Jerry. When you get your new job, you won't be long finding a girl far better than me for your sweetheart.
Never, Mary. No matter what happens, you'll always be the same to me.
I must be off, Jerry. Please let me go.
I'll go a bit of the way with you.
You needn't, thanks. I want to be by myself.
You're going to meet another fella. You've clicked with somebody else, me lady.
It's no concern of yours, Jerry Devine. Let me go.
I saw you coming out of cornflower dance class and you hanging on his arm. A thin, lanky strip of a Mickey Dazzler with walking stick and gloves.
You're hurting me arm. Let me go or I'll scream and then you'll have the elf out on top of us.
Don't be so hard on a fella, Mary. Don't be so hard.
Let me go. Let me go.
Will you not give me one kind word? One kind word, Mary. Let me kiss your little white hand. Your tiny white little hand.
Your tiny white little hand. Ha ha! What's the meaning of all this? This is nice goings on in front of her father.
Dry up for God's sake.
The chisels, they don't give a damn about their parents. Huh? But I'm always the same everywhere. The whole world's in a state of chatter. Breakfast. I think I came up breakfast. Sausage. Sugar came out sausage. Well, the tie's wet riding up. Oh, when the robins nest again, and the flowers are in bloom, and springtime's sunny smile seems to banish the sorrow and the gloom, and me bonny blue-eyed land, if me heart be true till then, as promised he'll come back to me, when the robins nest again, when the robins nest again, and a flip.
You don't happen to want a sewing machine?
No, I don't want there a sewing machine! Oh, when the robins nest again, and the flowers... That's a terrible taffetara. That's a stranger. There's no one belonging to the house.
Did you hear them tatteraras?
The jocks are not deaf.
Who's that at the door? Who's that at the door?
Stick your head out the window, jocks, and see.
Or maybe get a bullet in the kisser. It's better to be a coward than a corpse.
In the trench coat.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
He's gone. But he must have got tired knocking. Sit down and have a cup of tea, Jockster.
I'd be afraid the missus would pop in on us again before we know where we are. And you know the sort she is. She wouldn't listen to reason. And once bitten, twice shy.
If the worst comes to worst, You can dart out here. It's on the drop of a few feet to the roof of the return room. The first minute she goes to the other room, I'll give you the bend. You can slip in here and away.
Well, I won't stop too long anyhow. Oh, whose is the book?
It's one of Mary's. She's always reading lately. Nothing but trash. 3 stories. The Doll's House, Ghosts, The Wild Duck. Books fit only for chiselers.
Hey, did you ever read Elizabeth or the Exile of Siberia? That's a darling story, a darling story.
I get on with the sausage, never mind the exile of Siberia.
What are you wearing your moleskin trousers for?
I have to go for a job. Devine came running.
Oh, be the holy, that's good news.
Well, how is it good news? Do you wonder whether in my condition would you call it good news?
Well, I thought that
You thought. You think too sudden sometimes, Doctor. Don't you know I'm hardly able to crawl with the pains in these legs of mine?
Oh, yes, I forgot that the
You
pains in your
forgot.
legs.
I wouldn't mind if he'd shouted it out to myself, but no. Oh, no. He rushes in and shouts it out in front of Juno. You know what Juno's like, Doctor. We all know Devine. I never heard him use a curse. I don't believe he's ever drunk in his life. He's not like a Christian man talk.
You're after taking the words out of me mouth. You're a Christian is natural. He's unnatural.
His old fellow was the same. A Wicklow man.
A Wicklow man. Oh, that explains the whole thing. I have met many a Wicklow man in my time. I never met one that was any good.
Father Farrell sent me down to tell you, says he. Father Farrell. Do you know, Joxer, I never like to be beholden to any of the clergy.
It's dangerous right enough.
I tell you one thing, Doctor, that I wouldn't tell to anyone else. The clergy always had too much power over the people in this unfortunate country.
You could sing that if you had an ear to it.
Didn't they prevent the people from seizing the corn in 47 and they starving? Huh? Didn't they down Parnell? Didn't they say that hell wasn't hot enough for eternity long enough to punish the Fenians? Now, we don't forget them things, Doctor. So they may have taken everything else from us, but they left us our memory.
For memory is the only friend that grief can call its own, that grief can call its own.
Father Farrell is beginning to take a great interest in Captain Boyle because of what Johnny did for his country, says he to me one day. Huh? That's a curious way to reward Johnny by making his fair old father walk. But that's what the clergy want from me to do. Walk. Having his mule in from morning to night, so they may be in better fettle when they come hopping around for the Jews. Well, job. Let him give his job to one of his hymn-singing, prayer-spouting, cross-humping, confraternity men.
Hey. God be with the young days, when you were stepping the deck of a manly ship, with the wind blowing the hurricane through the masts, and the only sound you'd hear was, "Port your helm," and the only answer, "Port Erisa."
Them was days, Joxer. Them was days. So nothing was too hot or too heavy for me then. Sailing from the Gulf of Mexico to the Atlantic Ocean. So I seen things, Doctor. I seen things that no mortal man should speak about that knows his catechism. Often and often, when I was fixed to the wheel with a marlin spike and the wind blows fierce and the waves is lashing and lashing till you think every minute was going to be your last. And it blows and it blows. And blowed is the proper word, Doctor, but blowed is what the sailors use.
Oh, it's a darling word, a darling word.
And as it blows and it blows, I'd often look up to the sky and ask myself the question, what is the stars? What is the stars?
That's the question. That's the question. What is the stars?
And I'd have another look. And I'd ask myself, what is the moon?
That is the question. What is the moon? What is the moon?
darling Jenny, I'll be good to see.
Just want any blacks?
Oh, we don't want any blocks. Oh, that's it. After putting the heart across me, Captain. I could have sworn it was Juno. Look, I better be going.
Doctor, I've made up my mind. I am no longer going to do only what she damn well likes.
Now, them sentiments does you credit, Captain. I don't like to say anything as between man and wife, but I say as a bushy, Captain, that you've stuck it too long. For how can man joy better than facing fearful odds for the ashes of his fathers and the temples of his gods?
She has her rights. There's no one denying it, but don't I have me rights too?
Of course you have. The sacred rights of man.
Today is going to be issued a proclamation by me establishing an independent republic. And Juno is going to have to sign an oath of allegiance.
Now, be firm, Captain, be firm. The first few minutes will be the worst. If you gently touch a nettle, it'll sting you for your pains. Grasp it like a lad of metal, and it's soft as silk remains. Holy God, here she is.
Oh, you're in. It's curious then, you never heard the knocking.
Knocking? Well, of course I heard the knocking.
Well, why didn't you open the door then? Suppose you were so busy colloguing with Joxer that you hadn't time.
I haven't seen Joxer since I've seen him before. Joxer? Sure, what did bring Joxer here?
He was mean to tell me the pair of yous wasn't colloguing when my back was turned.
What have we been colloguing together about? Other things to think of besides colloguing with Joxer. I swear on all the holy prayer
That you weren't in any snug. Go in at once and take off them moleskin trousers and put on a collar and a tie. There's a visitor coming with Mary, and he has great news for you.
A job, I suppose. So when she'll let me get one before we start looking for another?
That's the thing's able to put the wind up you.
What's all the mystery about?
Go in at once and take off them moleskin trousers. Oh, God, would you look at where everything's thrown about? Joxer was here. Joxer was here. Oh, hello, Mr. Benton. Come on in now. Sit down there now, Mr. Benton. Oh, that chair over by the fire shirt's far more comfortable than that. Himself will be out here in a minute. He's just taken off his trousers. Mother.
Oh, please don't put yourself to any trouble, Mrs. Boyle. I'm quite all right here, thank you.
What are you taking up all that racket for?
Taking off me moleskin trousers.
Can't you do with them all in the whole house now you're taking off your trousers? What are you up from the bonnet and come off again?
Will you let me alone? Will you let me alone? Am I never to be done? Please, all again.
You'll have to excuse the state of the place, Mr. Benton. The minute my back is turned, that man of mine, he makes litter of the place. Litter of the place.
I don't worry, Mrs. Boyle. It's all right, I assure you.
Where's me braces? When in the name of God did I leave me braces? Did you see when I put me braces?
Ma, will you come in here and take down way out of this way? Drive me mad!
Oh, dear, dear, dear. Sure, that man of mine, he'll be looking for something on the day of his judgment. Have a good look at your braces, man. They're hanging round your neck.
Oh, holy God.
Johnny, come on now out. I introduce you to Mr. Bentham.
Oh, leave Johnny alone and don't be annoying.
Ah, come on, Johnny. Me son, Mr. Bentham. He's after going through the mill. He was only a chiseler of a Boy Scout when he got hit in the hip in Easter week. And then he got the arm blew off him with a fight in O'Connell Street. Oh, here he is. Me son, Johnny. Mr. Bentham. God knows, he's done his bit for Ireland, and that's going to do him any good.
Oh, I'd do it again, Ma. I'd do it again for our principles,
Ah, you lost your best principle, me boyo, when you lost your arm. Them's the only sort of principles is any good to a working man.
Ireland only half free will never be at peace while she's a son left to pull a trigger.
To be sure. No bread's better than half a loaf. Will you hurry up in there? This is my husband, Mr. Boyle. Mr. Benton.
Ah, very glad to know you, Mr. Boyle. How are you?
I'm not very well at all. I suffer from the pains in my legs. Now, Juno here will tell you all of it.
Well, you won't won't have many pains in your legs when you hear what Mr. Bentham has to tell you.
Juno. What an interesting name. It reminds one of Homer's glorious stories of ancient gods and heroes.
Yeah, yes, doesn't it? You see, Juno was born and christened in June, and I met her in June, and we were married in June, and Johnny was born in June. So one day, says I to her, you should have been called Juno, and the name is stuck to her.
Here now, we can talk about them things again. Let Mr. Bentham now say what he has to say.
Well, Mr. Boyle, I suppose you remember Mr. Ellison of Santry. He's a relative of yours, I think.
That is it, that prognosticator, a procrastinator. Should I remember him well?
Yes, well, he's dead, Mr. Boyle.
Sort of many will go in the morning for him.
Will you let Mr. Bentham say what he has to say? And maybe change your opinion.
Well, a week before he died, he sent for me to write his will for him. He told me that there were two only that he wished to leave his property to. His second cousin, Michael Finnegan of Santry, and John Boyle, his first cousin of Dublin.
For me? Is it me? Me?
You, Mr. Boyle. I'll read a copy of the will that I have here with me, which has been duly filed in the court of probate. "6th of February, 1922. This is the last will and testament of William Ellison of Santry in the county of Dublin. I hereby order and wish my property to be sold and divided as follows. £20 to the St. Vincent de Paul Society, £60 for masses for the repose of my soul, 5 shillings for each mass. The rest of my property to be divided between my first and second cousins. I hereby appoint Timothy Buckle of Santry and Hugh Brierly of Coolock to be my executors. Signed, William Ellison, Hugh Brierly, Timothy Buckle, Charles Bentham, N.T.
Exactly how much is coming out of it, Mr. Bentham?
Well, the executors told me that half the property would be anything between £1,500 and £2,000.
A fortune, Father, a fortune.
We'll be able to get out of this place now and go somewhere we're not known.
You won't have to trouble about a job for a while, Chuck.
I'll never doubt the goodness of God again.
I congratulate you, Mr. Boyle.
Mr. Bentham, this calls for a wet.
A wet?
A wet, a jar, a bowl.
Jack, talking to Mr. Bentham. No, not to Jack, sir.
Juno, Mary, Johnny, we'll have to go into mourning at once. I never expected poor Bill to die so sudden. Still, we all have to die sometime. You, Juno, today, and me, maybe tomorrow. It's sad, but it cannot be helped. Requiem scat and patchy. Or using our old tongue like St. Patrick and St. Bridget. Sarah Jara.
Father, that's not rest in peace. That's God save Ireland.
Well, isn't it all the same? Sure, isn't it a prayer? Huh? Juno, I'm done with Joxer. He's nothing but a procrastinator.
Oh, you're done with Joxer, are you? Huh? Maybe you thought I'd stop on the roof all the night for you. Joxer, out on the roof with the wind blowing through him. Was nothing to you when your friend with the collar and tie.
In the name of God, man, what took you out on the roof?
I was dreaming I was standing on the bridge of a ship and she sailing the Antarctic Ocean and it blowed and it blowed. And me looking up at the sky and saying, what is the stars? Oh, what is the stars?
You'll get rid of this, Joxer, daily. I was always thinking you had a slate off you.
I have to laugh whenever I look at the deep sea sailor and a row in a river and make him seasick.
Get over this before I take the law into me own hand.
I'll say how he was, but not goodbye. Looking for work and praying to God he won't guess his...
Well, I was always telling you what Joxer was. Maybe now you'll see for yourself.
Well, he'll not blow the froth off a pint of wine again. That's a sure thing. Johnny, Mary, we keep ourselves to ourselves in the future. Juno, I'm done with Joxer. I'm a new man from this out. Hold me down, Juno. I will be true to thee. Me, oh, me, darling Juno, you would all the world to me. Oh, me, darling Juno, I would give you. Me, oh, me, darling Juno, you would all the world to me. Oh, me, darling Juno, I would give you. Me, oh, me, darling Juno, you would all the Come along, Joxer, me son, come along.
Are you by yourself?
Come on. That doesn't matter. I'm master now, and I'm going to remain master.
Well, how do you feel as a man of money, huh?
It's a responsibility, Joxer. It's a great responsibility.
I'm sure it is, though. You wouldn't think so.
Would you ever hand me that attacky case over there? Since the will was passed, I've run hundreds of documents through me hands. Hundreds. And you have to keep your wits about you.
Yeah, well, I won't disturb you now. I'll call him when...
No, it's all right. This is the last one to be signed today. Yeah. Now. You wanted to see me, Joxer. Huh? I'm at your service. What can I do for you, my man?
Well, I just dropped in with the £3 5 shillings that Mrs. Madigan raised on the blankets and the table for you, and she says you're to be in no hurry in paying it back.
Well, tell her she'll not be long without it. I'm expecting me first cheque for a couple of hundred any day now. The $5
No,
yes,
Captain.
I'll
No, don't be.
no, go on. Take it. It'll not be the last you'll get from the captain. Now and again we had our differ, but we were together there all the time.
Me for you and you for me, like the two musketeers. Huh?
Father Farrell stopped me today. He told me how glad he was I fell in for the money.
Oh, he'd be stopping you often enough now. I suppose it was Mr. Boyle, was him, huh?
He shook me by the hand.
Oh, I met with Napatanti and he shook me by the hand.
You're seldom astray, Joxer, but you're wrong ship this time. So what you're saying about Father Farrell is very close to blasphemy. I don't like to hear anyone talk disrespectful of Father Farrell.
Oh, you're taking me up wrong, Captain. I wouldn't let a word be said against Father Farrell. I'm always saying he's a darling man, a darling man.
Coming up the stairs today, I met that bummer Nugent. I seen you talking to Father Farrell, says he to me. All the time the owl grin on him, Joxer.
I never met him yet, but he had the old grin on him.
Mr. Nugent, says I, Father Farrell is a man of the people. And as far as I know the history of me country, the priest was always in the van of the fight for Ireland's freedom.
Who was it led the van? Sogged a ruin. Since the fight first began, sogged a ruin.
Didn't they let down the Fenians? Didn't they do in Parnell, says he to me. You shall be ashamed of yourself, says I, not to know the history of your country. And I left him gawking where he was.
Where ignorance is blitz, it's a folly to be wise, eh? I wonder did he ever read the story of Ireland?
By J.L. Sullivan. Don't you know he didn't?
Oh, it's a darling book, a darling book.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to be going, Joxer. His Majesty Bentham will be here any minute now.
Be the way things is looking, it'll be a match between him and Mary, huh? She's thrown over Jerry altogether. Well, I hope it will, because he is a darling man.
Well, I'm glad you think so, or I don't. See, what's darling about him?
Well, I only seen him twice. If you want to know him, come and live with me.
That's much too dignified for me. To hear him talk, you think he knows as much as Boney's oraculum. He's after giving up his job as teacher. He's going to be solicitor in Dublin. He's been studying the law. Well, I suppose he thinks I'm going to set him up. But he's wrong ship this time. And that other one, Jerry's, is bad. So the two of them will give you a pain in your face just listening to them. The Jerry believing in nothing, Mr. Benson believing in everything. The one saying that all is God and no man, the other saying all is man and no God.
Well, I better be going now, Captain.
Well, don't forget to drop by later, and we'll have a couple of drinks and an old song or two.
Oh, never fear.
Tell Mrs. Madigan that I hope to have the pleasure of her organisation at her little entertainment.
Right on. Oh, we'll come down together.
Even that from Henry Street was no joke.
That's a grand-looking instrument. Oh, how much was it now?
£1 down and 5 to be paid, 2 shillings a week.
That's very reasonable.
I'm afraid we're running into too much debt. First the furniture, now this.
Altogether won't be much out of £2,000.
I don't know what you wanted to buy a gramophone for. I know Charlie hates them. He says they're destructive of real music.
Destructive of music. So that fellow will give you a pain in your face. So what a gramophone wants is to be properly played. Its true wonder can only be felt when everything's quiet. What a gramophone needs is dead silence.
Well, Father, Jerry says the same. After all, you can only appreciate real music if your ear is properly trained.
And there's another one that'll give you a pain in your face. Properly trained. So I suppose you can only appreciate football if your foot is properly trained.
Oh, we know that and dress. Charlie will be in on you. Taylor, nothing will be ready. Johnny, you didn't look at our new gramophone.
It isn't gramophones I'm thinking of.
And what is it you're thinking of, Alana?
Nothing.
Ah, sure, you must be thinking of something. 'Tis yourself has yourself the way you are, you know. Sleeping one night in me sister's, and the next night in your father's brother's. Sure, you'll get no rest going on that way.
I can rest nowhere.
Sure, you're not.
Oh, leave
trying
me
to
alone. Leave me
rest.
alone, for God's sake.
God, here he is. Here's Mr. Bentham.
Oh, there's room for him. Pity we haven't a brass band to play him in.
Look, we'll hand the tea round. We'll put it round the table like we never seen nothing. Oh, come on in, Mr. Bentham. Give your hat and stick to Jack there. Mary will be out to you in a minute. Sit down now, over there by the fire.
I read in the paper this morning, Mr. Bentham, the consuls is down 0.5%. And that's serious, mate. That shows the whole country's in a state of chassis.
What's consuls, Jack?
Consuls? Well, no, consuls is, there's no use telling women what consuls is. They wouldn't understand.
Well, it's just as you were saying, Mr. Boyle. Well, good evening, Mary. My, how pretty you're looking.
Am I?
Now, we were talking before you came in, Mary. I was telling Mr. Bentham the whole country's in a state of chassis.
Hey, Charlie, which ribbon do you prefer, the green one or the blue one?
Mary, your father's speaking to you.
I was telling Mr. Bentham the country's in a state of
I'm
chassis.
sure you're fretting down whether it is or no.
With all our churches and religions, sure, the world's not a bit the better off.
Tay.
And Ireland, taking a leaf out of the world's book. Sure, when we got the making of our own laws, I thought we'd never stop to look behind us. And instead of that, we've never stopped to look before us. People would folly up their religion better. There'd be a better chance for us. What do you think, Mr. Bentham?
Oh, I'm afraid I can't venture to express an opinion on that point, Mrs. Boyle. A dogma has no attraction for me.
Oh, I forgot. You said you didn't hold with us. What was it you said you were?
Oh, Theosophist, Mrs. Boyle.
And what in the name of God is Theosophist?
Theosophist, Juno, is, Tell her, Mr. Bentham.
Well, it's very difficult to explain in a few words. Theosophy is founded on the Vedas, the religious books of the East. Its central theme is the existence of an all-pervading spirit, the life breath. And nothing really exists except this one universal life breath. And whatever seems to exist separately from this life breath doesn't really exist at all. It is all vital force in man, in all animal, and in all vegetation. This life breath is called the prana.
The prana. What a comical name.
The prana. Yes, the prana. So that's the prana.
Which, Jack?
Now, the happiness of man depends upon his sympathy with this spirit. Men who have reached a high state of excellence are called yogi. Some men may become yogi in a short time. It may take others millions of years.
Yogas. I've seen hundreds of them on the streets of San Francisco.
Now, it is said by these yogi that if we practice certain mental exercises, we would have powers denied to others. For instance, the faculty of seeing things that happen miles and miles away.
Well, it's a very curious kind of religion. I wouldn't care to meddle with that sort of belief at all.
You what's curious about it? There isn't all religions curious. You wouldn't get anyone to believe them if they weren't. Huh? But religions is a passing away. Now, take the real Dublin people, for instance. They know more about Charles Chaplin and Tommy Mix than they do about SS Peter and Paul.
You don't believe in ghosts, Mr. Bentham.
Mother, don't you know he doesn't?
Well, I don't know that, Mary. The scientists are beginning to think that what we call ghosts are sometimes seen by a person of a certain nature. Now, they say that spectacular actions, such as the killing of a person, demand great energy. And the energy lingers on in the place where the action occurred. Now, people may live in the place and see nothing when someone may come along whose personality has some peculiar connection with the energy of the place, and in a flash the person sees the whole affair.
What sort of talk is this to be gone on with? Is there nothing better to be talking about but the killing of people? My God, isn't it bad enough for these things to happen without talking about them?
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Boyle.
That's all right, Mr. Bentham. He's very touchy.
Mother of God!
What was that?
Shut the door! Shut the door, quick, for God's sake!
Johnny, what ails you?
God have mercy on me. Mother of God, shelter me. Shelter your son!
Ails you, Johnny?
I seen him kneeling before the statue. Merciful Jesus, have pity on me.
Get him a drink of whiskey. Quick, man, don't stand there gawking.
Mother, sit here between me and the door.
No, I'll sit beside you as long as you like. Only come on now. Come on. Tell me what it was come across your tool.
I seen Robbie Tankard kneeling before the statue. And the red light shining on him. And when I went in, he turned and looked at me. And I seen his wounds bleeding in his breast. Oh, why did he look at me like that? It wasn't my fault he was done in.
There, child. Shh, now, shh. You imagined it all. It was only the red light you saw. It was the talk we had. Put the rest into your head. Come on. Come on now, drink more of this. It'll do you good. Jack, go on in. Seán was only in his own head, it was.
Should it had nonsense. It's only a shadow he saw.
Mother of God, you made me heart leap.
No, it was simply due to an overwrought imagination. We all get that way at times.
Mother, go in and see if the light's lighting before the statue.
Jack, go on in. See if the light's lighting before the statue.
Mary, go on in, see if the light's lighting before the statue.
It's all right, Mary. I'll go. Everything's just as it was. The light's burning bravely before the statue.
Of course. I knew it was all nonsense.
Come on now, lie down. Stretch yourself out in the bed. Sure, you'll be as right as the maid in a few minutes.
Come on in, Mrs. Madigan. Come on in, me old spot. I was afraid you weren't coming.
Go on with you now.
There's some people know how to dress, eh, Doctor?
Fair as the blossoms that bloom in the May, and sweet as the scent of the new mown hay, and well may she wear them.
I know some as are as sweet as the blossoms that bloom in the May. Oh, no names, no factorial.
Permit me to introduce the Perriers to Mary's intended. This is Mrs. Madigan, an old back parlour neighbour that if she can help it at all, I'd never see a body shock.
I'm sure it's a great pleasure to know you, Mrs. Madigan.
And I'm going to tell you, Mr. Bentham, you're going to get as nice a bit of skirt in Mary there as ever you seen in your puff. Not like some of the dressed-up dolls that's knocking about looking for men when it's a skilpin they want. I remember as well as I remember yesterday, the day she was born. Of a Tuesday, the 25th of June, in the year 1901, at 33 minutes past 1 in the day before Foley's clock, the pub at the corner of the street. A cold day it was, too, for the season of the year. And I remember saying to Joxer there, who I met coming up the stairs, that the new arrival in Boyles will grow up to be a hardy chiseler if it lived. And that she'll be something one of these days that nobody suspected. And so signs on it, evening, Mrs. Boyle. Here she is today, going to be married to a young man, looking as if he'd be fit to commensurate in any position in life it'd please God to call him.
Sit down, Mrs. Madigan, sit down, my house farm. And now, this is Joxer Daly, the past chief ranger of the Dales and Shamrock branch of the Irish National Foresters. An old front-top neighbour that never despaired, not even in the darkest days of Ireland sorrow.
Nil desperandum, Captain, nil desperandum.
Sit down, Joxer, sit down. The two of us was often in a tight corner.
Aye, and Foley's snug.
And we came out of it flying, Captain, we came out of it flying.
Will you have a seat, Mr. Benton?
And now, a drink. I'm sure you won't refuse an old friend.
Is Johnny not well, is he? Oh, the poor darling.
And now, Mrs. Madigan, is it tea or what?
Speaking for myself, I just had me tea a minute ago and I'm afraid to drink any more. I'm never the same when I drink too much tea. Thanks all the same, Mr. Boyle.
Then, would it be a bottle of stout or a drop of whiskey?
A bottle of stout would be a little too heavy for me stomach after me tea. I'll try the ball of malt. There's nothing like a ball of malt. Occasional like, too much of it isn't good. Oh, God, Johnny, don't throw it. Oh, I suppose you'll be leaving this place.
Well, I'm looking for a place by the sea. Should I like a place that you'd call me cradle to be me grave as well? So the sea is always calling.
She is calling, calling, calling in the wind and on the sea.
Ah, another drop of whiskey, Mrs. Madigan.
Well, now it'd be hard to refuse seeing the suspicious times that's in it.
Juno, Mary, song, home to our mountains.
Here.
Oh, it's a darling song, a darling song.
And no time, nothing to sing in humour.
The one with your child and you only going to be married. I remember as well as I remember yesterday. It was on a lovely August evening, exactly according to date, 15 years ago, come the Tuesday following the next is coming on, when me own man, the Lord be good to him and me, was sitting shied together in a doty little nook on a country road adjacent to the stiles. That'll scratch your lovely white neck, says he, catching hold of a dangling bramble branch, holding clusters of the loveliest flowers you ever seen, and breaking it off so that his arm fell accident-like round me waist. And as I felt it tightening and tightening and tightening, I thought me bosom was every minute going to burst out into a roistering little song about the little green leaves that were shaking in the trees, the gallivanting butterflies and buzzing and the bees.
Order for the song.
Oh, yes.
Come on, Mary. We'll do our best.
Home to our mountains, let us return, love. There in thy young days, peace had its reign. There shall thy sweet song fall on my slumbers. There shall thy lute make me joyous again. Rest thee, my mother, kneeling beside me. I will pour forth my troubadour lay.
Oh, sing and wake now thy sweet lute's soft numbers.
Yes, I will pour forth my troubadour lay.
Oh, sing
wonderful.
Very nicely rendered indeed.
A noble call, a noble call.
And what about yourself, Mrs. Madigan?
Hey, I'll give it a try. This is one of my favourites now. If I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing, and I'd follow the sheep that my true love sails in, and in the top rigging I'd there build my nest, and at night I would sleep on my Willie's white breast. My voice is too husky now, Juno. So I remember the time when Maisie Madigan could sing like a nightingale at mating time. I remember as well as I remember yesterday at a party given to celebrate the coming of the first chiseler to Annie and Benny Jimison, who was the barber, you may remember, in Henrietta Street, that, after Easter week, hung out a green, white and orange pole, and then, when the Tans started their jazz dancing, whipped it in again and stuck out a red, white and blue one instead, given as an excuse that a barber's pole was strictly non-political, singing. And you'll remember me, with the top notes quivering in a dead hush of petrified attention, followed by a clapping of hands that shook the tumblers on the table, and capped by Jemison the barber saying that it was the best rendering of And You'll Remember Me you ever heard in his natural.
Order now! Order for Joxers.
Joxers,
Captain,
come on,
Come on, Joxer. Give us one of your shut-eyed ones.
No, Captain, don't ask.
One of your shut-eyed ones.
She is far from the land where her young hero sleeps, and lovers around her are sighing, but sadly she turns from their gaze and weeps, for from their gaze and weeps, for
from the gaze and the weed far. What's the use of trying to sing the song if you don't know it?
Try another one, Mr. Daly. You might be more fortunate.
Go on, Joxer, try another one. Leave him alone.
I have heard the mavis singing its love song to them all. I have seen the dewdrops clinging to the rose just newly born. Newly born. Born.
Mother, turn on the gramophone for God's sake and stop Joxer's bawling.
Gramophone. I hate to hear someone trying to do what he's not able to do.
Aye, do you? Yeah.
Wheesh, Jack. Don't put it on yet. That must be Mrs. Tankred coming down the stairs to go to the hospital. I forgot all about them bringing the body to the church tonight. Go on, Mary. Open the door and give them a bit of light.
It's a sad journey we're going on. But God is good, and the Republicans won't always be down.
Oh, what good is that to me now? Whether they're up or down, it won't keep me darling boy from the grave.
Come on in, Mrs. Tankred. Have a hot cup of tea before you go.
I can take nothing now, Mrs. Boyle. I won't be long after him.
Still and all, he died a noble death, and we'll bury him like a king.
And I'll go on living like a pauper. Oh, what were the pains I suffered bringing him into the world to carry him to his cradle. To the pains I'm suffering now. Carrying him out of the world to bring him to his grave.
It'd be better for you not to go at all, Mrs. Tancred, but stay at home beside the fire with some of the neighbours.
I seen the first of him, and I'll see the last of him.
You'd want a shawl, Mrs. Tancred. It's a cold night. The wind's blowing sharp.
I have a shawl at home.
My home is gone now. He was my only child. And to think he was lying for a whole night stretched out on the side of a lonely country lane. With his head. His darling head that I often kissed and fondled, half hidden in the waters of a running brook. And I'm told he was the leader of the ambush. Or my next door neighbour, Mrs. Mannon, lost her Free State soldier son. And now here's the two of us old women, standing one on each side of a scales of sorrow, balanced by the bodies of our two dead, darling sons. Oh, God bless you, Mrs. Magic. Mother of God, have pity on the pair of us. Oh, blessed Virgin, where were you when my darling son was riddled with bullets? Where my darling son was riddled with bullets. Sacred Heart of the crucified Jesus. Take away our hearts of stone and give us hearts of flesh. Take away this murdering hate and give us thine own eternal love.
That was Mrs. Tancred, of the two pair back. Her son was found yesterday, lying out beyond Finglas, riddled with bullets. He was a diehard, by all accounts. He was a nice, quiet boy. But sure, latterly went to hell, with his Republic first, and his Republic last, and his Republic overall. He often took tea with us here in the old days. Johnny there and him used to always be together.
And I always happened to be telling you he was no friend of mine. I never cared for him. He could never stick me. It's not because he was commandant of the battalion I was quartermaster of that we were friends.
But he's gone now. Lord be good to him. God help his poor old creator of a mother. For no matter whose friend or enemy he was her poor son.
Well, the whole thing is terrible, Mrs. Boyle, but the only way to deal with the mad dog is to destroy him.
And think of me forgetting about them, bringing them down tonight. And the singing and all, but God, sure wasn't as well we hadn't the gramophone going anyway.
Well, even if we had ourselves, it's nothing to do with them things, one way or t'other. That's the government's business. And that'll be doing what we're paying them for doing.
Well, I'd like to know how a body's not to mind these things. So look at the way they're after living, the people in this very house. And the whole house nearly been massacred. There's young Doherty's husband with his leg off. There's Mrs. Mannon that lost one of her sons in a mine in Inchigeela in County Cork. Mrs. Travers lost one of her sons last week in an ambush. And now there's poor Mrs. Tancred's only child gone west, and his body made a colander after her, but it's not our business. I don't know whose business it is.
Yeah, there's enough about them things. They don't affect us, we needn't give a damn. If they want a wake, let them have a wake. When I was a sailor, I was always resigned to meet a watery grave. And if they want to be soldiers, well, it's no use them squealing if they meet a soldier's fate.
Oh, let me like a soldier fall, my breast branded to the ball.
In one way, she deserves all she got. For lately, she let the diehards make an open house of the place. And for the last couple of months, either when the sun was rising or the sun was setting, you had CID men bursting in on you, asking where were you born, where were you christened, where were you married, and where would you be buried.
For God's sake, let's have no more of this talk.
But what about Mr. Boyle's song before we start the gramophone?
Mother, Charlie and I are just going out for a little walk.
All right, darling.
We won't be long out, Mrs. Boyle.
Oh, the gorgeous man. Go on, Captain, go on, go on. Go on, give us a song, come on.
I need a few more jars before it's settled for singing.
Hey, Captain, give us that the poem that you wrote the other day. It's a darling poem. A darling poem.
God bless us, is he writing poetry now?
Seán and I were friends, sir. To me, he was all in all. His work was very heavy, and his wages was very small.
Beautiful.
None better on the beach as docker. I'll go bail. Says now, I'm feeling lonely. For today, he lies in jail.
There's more.
He is not what some call pious, seldom at church or prayer. For the greatest scoundrels I know, sir, goes every Sunday there.
True, are you?
Fond of his pint? Well, rather. But hated the Bosby creed. But never refused a penny to comfort a pal in need.
Grand, you should folly that up.
Oh, it's a darling poem.
Are you going to put the gramophone on tonight, or are you not?
Go on, Jack. Put a record on.
Go on, Captain, go on.
Go on.
Go on.
Go on.
Go on. Put it on.
All right. But you'll have to have dead silence.
Oh, yes. Dead silence, Doctor.
Come on,
Silence.
Right. Oh, no. Nah.
If you're Irish, come into the parlor. There's a welcome there for you. If you're gay, so long as you come to my
So welcome on the mountain if you come from the mountain bar. The Lord is so
Are you going to keep that thing going all night? And the funeral is the type of sun passing the house. I have no respect for the Irish people's national regard for the dead.
Maybe Needle Nugent. It's time we had a little less respect for the dead and a little more regard for the living.
We don't want you, Mr. Nugent, to teach us what we learned at our mother's knee. You don't look yourself as if you were dying of grief. If you asked Matey Madigan anything, I'd call you a real true diehard and live soft Republican, attending Republican funerals in the day and stopping up half the night making suits for the civic We have a better view from the street. Come on.
Give me a quick in the neck.
What of Master Boyle?
Immobiliser.
You're not at the funeral.
I'm not well.
I'm glad I found you. You were stopping at your aunt's. I called there, but you'd gone. I have to give you an order to attend a battalion staff meeting the night after tomorrow.
Where?
I don't know. You're to meet me at the pillar at 8 o'clock. Then we're to go to a place I'll be told of tonight. There we'll meet a motor that'll bring us to the meeting. They think you might be able to know something about them that gave the bend where Commandant Tancred was sheltering.
I'm not going then. I know nothing about Tancred.
You better come, for your own sake. Remember your oath.
I won't go. Haven't I done enough for Ireland? I've lost my arm. And my hip's destroyed, so I'll never walk right again. Good God, haven't I done enough for Ireland?
Boy, no man can do enough for Ireland.
Has Bentham never even written to you? Not one line in the past month?
Not even a line, Mother.
And that's very curious. To go away and leave you, and you so great together. To go away to England, not to even leave you his address. God, the way he was always bringing you to dances, sure I thought he was mad after you. Are you sure you said nothing?
No, Mother. Well, at least nothing that could possibly explain his giving me up.
Well, you know, Mary, you're very hasty sometimes. You say things you shouldn't say.
I never said to him what I shouldn't say. I'm sure of that.
How are you sure?
Because I love him with all my heart and soul, Mother. Why, I don't know. I often thought to myself he wasn't the man poor old Jerry was. But I couldn't help loving him all the same.
But you shouldn't be fretting the way you are. When a woman loses a man, well, she never knows what she's after losing, to be sure. But then she never knows what she's after gaining either. You're not the one girl of a month ago. You look like one pining away. It's long ago. I had a right to bring you to the doctor's. Should wait until tonight.
I know, Mother, really, there's no necessity to bring me to the doctor. Nothing serious is wrong with me. I'm just run down and disappointed, that's all.
I'll not wait another minute. Don't like the look of you at all. You know, I'm afraid we made a mistake in throwing over poor Jerry. It'd have been better for you than on Bentham.
Mother, the best man for a woman is the one for whom she has the most love. Charlie had it all.
Well, there's one thing to be said for him. Couldn't have been thinking of the money, or he wouldn't have left you. It must have been something else.
I don't know, Mother. Only, I think...
What do you think?
Well, I imagine that he thought we weren't good enough for him.
Sure, what was he? Only a school teacher. Mind. I don't blame him. Fighting shy people like that Joxer fella and that old Madigan Wan. Them's nice people for your father to introduce to a man like Mr. Bentham. I don't know why you like to hide everything from your mother, Mary. Sure, you could have told me all this long ago.
It would have been useless to tell you, Mother. You wouldn't understand.
Well, maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't understand. Well, we'll be off now. We're going off to the doctor's. Are you going to get up this evening?
Terrible pains in my legs. It's me that should be hopping off to the doctor instead of Mary, the way I feel.
Sorry, mend you. Nice state you were in last night. Carried in a frog's march dead to the world. This is the way you go on when we get the money. It'll be the grave for you, the asylum for me, and the poor house for Johnny.
I thought you were going out.
That's what has you the way you are. You cannot bear to be spoken to. Knowing the way we are, up to our ears in debt, it's a wonder you wouldn't have got up to go up to the solicitors and see if you couldn't have got even a little of the money.
Well, I can't be popping up there night, noon and morning, can I? And he can't give me the money till he has it, can he? And I can't get blood out of a turnip, can I?
Well, it's 2 months since we heard about the will. The money seems as far off as ever. I suppose you know we owe £20 to old Murphy.
A faint recollection of you telling me that before.
Well, you'll go across to the shop yourself for the things in future, for I'll face him no more.
Thought you said you were going.
We're going now.
Hey, Juno. Hey.
What is it?
Is there a bottle of stout left?
There's 2 of them here still.
Will you show us one in here and leave the other one till I get up? There's a bottle of Sloan's liniment that's on the dresser. Will you throw us in a paper that's on the chair?
What paper is it you want? The Catholic Herald?
The news of the world.
Oh, no, but that candle will be burning the house down over our heads. Come on, Mary.
Me pipe I smoke as I drive me moke. I get the Moriarty. Oh, because there must be all out. I was thinking there was something up when he didn't answer the signal. Very seldom he escapes me.
Well, he's not going to escape me that easily. He's not going to be let go to the fair altogether.
Sure, the house couldn't hold him lately. And him going around like a masterpiece of the Free State country, forgetting their friends. Forgetting God. You wouldn't even lift his hat past in the chapel. Sure, they were bound to get a drop. And you really think there's no money coming to them after all?
Not so much as a Red Rex, man. I've been worried about me money this long time. I want to see the solicitor find out all I could. Ah, man, they nearly thrown me down the stairs. And they told me the old cock himself has the staircase wore out coming up looking for it. And they black in the face telling me he wouldn't get anything. Some might thought that the way the will was made out, he won't be entitled to as much as a me.
I was thinking there was something curious about the whole thing. I've been having strange dreams the last couple of weeks. Hey, and I noticed that the Bentham fella doesn't be coming here now. There must be something on the map there too, huh? Anyhow, who in the name of God would leave anything to that old bummer? Sure, it'd be unnatural. And the way Juno and him has been turning their ways around for the last few months, him that goes a borrowing goes a sorrowing.
Well, he won't be throwing his weight around in a suit I made for much longer. I'm telling you, £7 doesn't grow on the bushes.
And there isn't hardly a neighbour in the whole street that hasn't lent him money on the strength of what he was going to get. But that after backing the wrong horse. Wasn't it a mercy I called? I didn't to give him myself. The softy I am, you know. Why'd they given him me last juice? I must have had somebody's good prayers. Anyhow, an honest man is the noblest work of God. Holy God, he must be inside in the bed.
Well, inside a bed or outside of it, he's going to pay me for that suit. I'll give it back. He's not going to think he can get up my back as easily as all that.
Well, go on in at once and get it off him, and don't be a fool.
Don't disturb yourself, Mr. Boyle. I hope you're not sick.
It's the legs, Mr. Nugent, the legs.
I just called round. See if there's any chance of acting off with the suit.
How much is this it is now?
Same as it was at the start, £7.
Well, no, I'm glad you came, Mr. Nugent, because I want a new heavy top coat. Irish frieze, if you have it. How much would that be now?
About £6. £6,
£6, so 6 and 7 is 6. So that'll be £13 I'll owe you.
You'll owe me no £13. Maybe you think you're better able to owe it than pay it.
Come back to hell with that. Where are you going with them clothes of mine?
Where have I got them clothes of yours? I must say I like your damn cheek. You can dress yourself in old boats are coming for all I care.
You, John.
What did he dress himself in, huh? Gentleman Jack in his frieze coat.
Listen, you, Jack. Listen, you, Jack.
What's up? What's wrong, Captain? Huh?
You just come in and took away me suit. The only things I have to go out in.
Took your suit? For God's sake. And what were you doing when he was taking them?
I was lying in bed. He stole in like a thief in the night. Before I knew even what he was thinking of, he'd whipped them from the chair and was off like a red shank.
What in the name of God did he do that for?
Well, how do I know what he'd done it for? Jealousy and spite, I suppose.
Did he not say what he done it for?
But I have to tell you, he whipped in and I had them away before I could open my mouth.
Well, that was a very sudden thing to do. Must be something behind this. Did he hear anything, I wonder?
What could he hear? You're talking very queer lately, Joshua.
Well, maybe he heard something about you not getting the money in some way or other.
So what'd prevent me from getting the money?
What should I was thinking? What'd prevent you from getting the money? Nothing, as far as I can see.
Oh, the holy God!
What's up, Jack?
You must have after lifted the bottle of stout Juno left there on the table.
Oh, no, he wouldn't be after doing that now, would he, huh?
Well, who took it then? Juno left the bottle of stout there, and now it's gone. And it couldn't have walked away now, could it?
Oh, that's shocking. Oh, now, man's inhumanity to man makes countless thousands mourn.
I hope I'm not disturbing you in any discussion on your forthcoming legacy, if I may use the word, and that you let me have a barney for a minute or two with you, Mr. Boyle.
Yes, of course. An old friend is always welcome, Mrs. Madigan.
Come in the evening, come in the morning, come in your ass, or come without warning, Mrs. Madigan.
Sit down, Mrs. Madigan.
A few words I have to say can be said standard. Putting aside all formularies, I suppose you remember me lending you some time ago £3 that I raised on blankets and furniture in me uncle's?
I remember it well. I have it recorded in my little book. Up. £3, 5 shillings from Mrs. Madigan, raised on articles pawned, plus item 4 pence to make up the price of a pint on the principle that no bird ever flew on one wing, to be repaid at par when the ship comes home.
Well, ever since I shoved in the blankets, I've been perishing with the cold. And I've decided if I'll be too hot in the next world of self, I'm not going to be too cold in this one. And consequently, I want me £3, if you please.
This is a very sudden demand, Mrs. Madigan, and it cannot be met. But I'm willing to give you a receipt in full. In full?
Come on now with the money and don't be jack-acting.
I know you can't get blood out of a turnip.
Give me money, you reprobate, or I'll shake the worth of it out of you.
Now, hold on there, hold on. You'll wait for your money now, me lassie.
I'll wait for it, will I? Well, I'll not wait long. If I can't get the cash, I'll get the worth of it.
Hey, where are you going with that?
I'll go to the pawn to get me £3 5 shillings. I'll bring you the ticket, and then you can do what you like, me bucko.
You can't touch that, you can't touch that. It's not my property, it's not paid for yet.
So much the better. It'll be an ace to me conscience, for I'm taking what doesn't belong to you. You're not going to be swanking it like a Paycock with Maisie Madigan's money. I'll pull some of that gorgeous feathers out of your tail.
So what's the world coming to at all? I asked you, Jackson Daly, is there any morality left anywhere?
Now, I wouldn't have believed a word of it, only I seen it with my own 2 eyes. I never knew that Maisie Madigan was that kind of a woman. Now, she has either a sup taken, or else she's heard something.
Heard what, if there's not any harm in asking you?
Well, maybe she heard some rumour or other that you weren't going to get the money.
And who says I'm not going to get the money?
Sure, I know. I'm only saying.
It's only saying what?
Nothing.
You were going to say something. Now, don't be a twister.
Who's a twister?
Now, speak your mind, then.
You never twisted yourself? Oh, no, you wouldn't know how.
Have you ever known me to twist? Have you ever known me to twist?
Did you ever do anything else? You can't believe a word comes out of your mouth.
Don't get out of this, Howard! I always knew you were nothing but a prognosticator and a procrastinator!
Oh, the anchor's weighed. Farewell, remember me. Jackie Boyle, Esquire, infernal rogue and damn lawyer.
Joxer and you at it again. When are you going to have a little more respect for yourself and not be always making a show of us all?
Are you lecturing me now?
Is Mother back yet?
Well, what did the doctor say about Mary?
Sit down there, Jack. I've got something to say to you.
About Mary?
It's about Mary. Sit down.
More trouble in our native land. Well, what is it?
It's about Mary.
What about Mary? So there's nothing wrong with her, is there?
Well, I'm sorry to say there's a great deal wrong with her.
A great deal wrong with her. So fast, Johnny, and now Mary. Is the whole house going to become an hospital? It's not consumption, is it?
No, it's not consumption. It's worse.
Worse? But we'll have to get her into some place, all this. There's nobody here to mind her.
We'll all have to mind her now. Come on. Sit down, Johnny. You might as well know now as another time. Do you know what the doctor said to me about her, Jack?
Well, how would I know? I wasn't there, was I?
He told me to get her married at once.
I'm married at once. Why would he say the likes of that?
Because Mary's going to have a baby in a short time.
She's going to have a baby? Holy God. So what'll Bantam say when he finds out?
You blind man. You not see that it's Bantam that's done this wrong to her?
Well, then he'll marry her. He'll have to marry her.
Sure, you know he's gone to England. God knows where he is now.
I'll follow him. I'll follow him and I'll bring him back and I'll make him do her justice. Just a scoundrel! I might have known what he was with these yogis and his Prada.
We just have to keep it quiet. We see what we can do.
Isn't this a nice thing to come on top of me in the state I'm in? What a pretty show I'll be in front of Joxer and the Elwyn Madigan. Haven't they have to go through enough without having to go through this?
What you and I'll have to go through is nothing to what poor Mary will have to go through.
God, where is she? Where is she till I tell her off? And I'm telling you, when I'm done with her, she'll be a sorry girl.
I left her in me sister till I came to speak to you. You'll say nothing to her, Jack. Ever since she left school, she's earned her own living. Your fatherly care has never troubled the poor girl.
And go on, taking her part against her father. And I'll let you see whether I say nothing to her or no. Her and her reading. So there's more of this blasting nonsense as the house falling down on top of it. So what would the likes of her born in a tenement house want to do with reading? Her reading's brought her to a pretty nice pass. Oh, it's maddening, maddening, it's maddening.
When she comes back, you'll say nothing to her, Jack. Or she'll leave this place.
I shall leave this place, and quickly too.
And if Mary goes, I'll go with her.
Will you go with her? Should I live before I've seen you so I can live when you're gone? Oh, this is a nice thing to come rolling down on top of me. After all of your praises and Anthony and the little flower. And she's a child of Mary, too. So I wonder what the nuns will say about it now. And it'll be Bellasallow in the district before you can say Jack Robinson. Wherever I go, there'll be a whisper. There goes the father of Mary Boyle that had the kid be the spank she used to go with, do you know? After they sure they'll know more about it than I will myself.
She should be driven out of this house. She's brought disgrace on.
Hush you, Johnny. We needn't let it be bellows all over the district. All we've got to do is to leave this place quietly. Go somewhere where we're not known. And then nobody will be any the wiser.
You're talking like a two-year-old woman. So where am I going to get a place out of this? The place is not that easily got.
Aye, but when we get the money.
The money? What money?
Well, now, Lellison's money, of course.
There's no money coming for a Lellison or anyone else. Well, you had a one trouble, you might as well hear another. There's no money coming to us at all. So the will's a washout.
What are you saying, man? There's no money.
How could it be a washout?
I'm telling you that the boy owed us after doing it to Mary, done it to me too. The thick made out the will wrong. He said in the will only first cousin and second cousin instead of mentioning us by name. And now anyone that thinks he's a first cousin or second cousin to Al Ellison could claim the money the same as me. Just let us spring it up all over the place. Come from America and Australia, all thinking to get their whack of it. And all the time the lawyers is gobbling it up so that it'll not be as much as to buy a stocking for your lovely daughter's babby.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Why did you say nothing about this before?
You're not serious. Jack, you're not serious.
I'm telling you, the scholar Bantham made a ban Jackson to will. So, instead of saying me property to be divided between me first cousin John Boyle and me second cousin Mickey Finnegan of Santry, he wrote only first and second cousins. Just the world and his wife is after the property now.
Oh, well. Now I know why Bentham left poor Mary in the lodge. See it all now. Oh, God, is there not even a middling honest man left in the world?
And you let us run into debt. And you borrowed money from everybody to fill yourself with beer. And now you say the whole thing's a washout. Oh, if it's true, I'm done with you for you're worse than me sister Mary.
Now hold your tongue. I'll take no lip from you. You find Bentham if you want satisfaction.
I won't hold me tongue. I won't hold me tongue. I tell you what I think of you, father and all as you are.
Johnny, for God's sake, be quiet.
I'll not be quiet. I'll not be quiet. He's a nice father, isn't he? Is it any wonder Mary went astray?
Johnny, be quiet! For my sake, and for your mother's sake.
I'm going out. Have a few drinks for the last few makes I have. Tell that daughter of yours not to be here when I come back. If I lay me eyes on her, I'll lay me hands on her. If I lay me hands on her, I'll not be accountable for me actions.
Take care someone doesn't lay their hands on you.
Johnny!
So nice son I have. And a nicer daughter. Doctor! Doctor! Are you there? I'm going down the Foley's. Are you coming?
Go with you. With that sweet call, me heart is stored. Say but the word, and I'll be with you like a bird.
I've a nice sister. And a nice father, there's no betting on it. I wish to God a bullet or a bomb had whipped me out of this long ago. Not one of yous have any thought for me.
Johnny, if you don't wish, you'll drive me mad. Who's kept this house together over the years? Only me. And who'll have to bear the biggest part of this trouble but me? But whinging and whining isn't going to do us any good.
You're to blame yourself for a gradle of it. Giving him his own way and everything. Never asking to check him, no matter what he had done. Why didn't you look after the money? Why?
We've been sent up by the manager of the Barrington Furniture Company, Mrs. Boyle, to take back the furniture that was got a while ago.
Yes'll touch nothing here. How do I know who yous are?
Well, here's the order, ma'am. Chest of drawers, a table, one easy, two ordinary chairs, one chest of a divan, a wardrobe and two vases. Come on, Bill. After knocking out time already.
God's sake, Mother, run down to Foley's and bring Father back or we'll be left without a stick.
What good would it do? Sure, you heard what he said before he left.
Can't you try? He ought to be here in the like of this going on.
What's wrong? Everything's gone wrong, Eddie. I'm not getting a penny out of the will. Not a penny. Go on for your father. Tell you all when I come back.
It's a wonder you're not ashamed to show your face here after what has happened.
Mary. Mary, I want to speak to you for a few moments, may I? Mary, your mother has told me everything that has happened. And I've come to you. I've come to tell you that my love for you is greater and deeper than ever.
Jerry. Jerry, say no more. All that's over now. Anything like that's impossible now.
Impossible? Why do you talk like that, Mary?
After all that has happened.
What does it matter? What has happened? We are young enough to be able to forget all those things. Mary. Mary, I'm pleading for your love with Labour, Mary. Humanity is above all those things. We are the leaders in the fight for a new life. I want to forget Bentham. I want to forget that you left me even for a while.
Oh, Jerry. Jerry, you haven't a bitter word of scorn for me after all.
Scorn? I love you. I love you, Mary.
Even though?
Even though you threw me over for another man. Even though you gave me many a bitter word.
Yes, yes, I know. But you love me. Even though I'm going to... I was thinking so. You don't know everything.
Surely to God. You don't mean that you...
Now you know all, Jerry. Now you know all.
My God, Mary. Have you fallen as low as that?
Yes. As you say, I've fallen as low as that.
Well, I never meant it that way. It came on me so sudden I didn't mind what I was saying. Well, I never expected this. Your mother never told me. I'm sorry. God knows I'm sorry for you, Mary.
Let's say no more, Jerry. Don't blame you for thinking it's terrible. Suppose it is. Everybody'll think the same. It's just as I expected. Your humanity is just as narrow as the humanity of the others.
Sorry I troubled you all the same. I wouldn't have had I known. If there's ever anything I can do for you, Mary, I will.
Jerry, do you remember the verses you read when you gave the lecture some time ago on humanity's strife with nature?
Verses? No, I don't remember them.
Oh, I do. They're running in me head now. And we felt the power that fashioned all the lovely things we saw, that created all the murmur of an everlasting law, was a hand of force and beauty with an eagle's tearing claw. Then we saw a globe of beauty was an ugly thing as well, a hymn divine whose chorus was an agonizing yell, like the story of a demon that an angel had to tell, like a glowing picture by a hand unsteady brought to ruin, like her craters if their deadness could give life unto the moon, like the agonizing horror of a violin out of tune.
Is he gone?
Yes.
We can't wait in the old fella any longer. Sorry, miss. We've got to live as well as the next man.
Oh, this is terrible. I suppose you told him everything. Couldn't you have waited a few days? He'd have stopped the taking of the things if you'd have kept your mouth shut. Are you burning to tell everyone of the shame you brought on us?
God, this is unbearable.
What's take the chest of drawers next. That's the heaviest.
Mother of God! The lights have gone out!
You put the wind up me the way you bawled that time. The oil's all gone, that's all.
Mother of God, I'm after getting shot!
What's the matter with you, man? Is it a fit you're after taking?
I'm after feeling the pain in my breast. Like the tearing by of a bullet.
He's going mad. I wonder that he was shot at here by himself.
Who are you? What he's doing here?
They're moving furniture. That's not paid for.
Get over to the other end of the room. Turn your faces to the wall and keep your hands up. Quick.
Come on, Seán Boyle, you're wanted. Some of us have a word to say to you.
I can't. I'm sick. What do you want with me?
Come on, we've a distance to go and we haven't much time, come on.
I'm an old comrade. You wouldn't shoot an old comrade?
Poor Tancred was an old comrade of yours, but you didn't think of that when you gave him away to that gang who sent him to his grave. We've no time to waste, come on. Here, Norma, catch his arm.
Have you your beads?
Me beads? Why'd you ask me that? Why'd you ask me that? I'm an old comrade. Look at my arm. I lost it for Ireland.
Commandant Tancred lost his life for Ireland.
Second order, Jesus, have mercy on me. Mother, pray for me, my heart of agony. Hail Mary.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Ghost. As it was in the beginning, as now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. I'll not wait much longer. What did they bring him away in the motor for? Nugent says he thinks they had guns. Oh, is me troubles never going to be over? If anything had happened to poor Johnny, I think I'd lose my mind. I'll go down to the police station. Surely to God they ought to be able to do something. You're wished. Is that something? Maybe it's your father. The one he left him in Foley's. He's hardly able to lift his head.
Mrs. Boyle. Oh, Mrs. Boyle, God and his blessed mother be with you this night.
What is it, Mrs. Madigan? It's Johnny. Something about Johnny.
God send it's not. God send it's
Don't
not,
keep
Johnny.
me waiting, Mrs. Madigan. I've been through that much lately. I feel able for anything.
2 Polish men below.
Wanting me. And why are they wanting me?
Some pair of fellas been found and they think it's...
Johnny.
It's
Johnny.
me poor darling mother.
Shh. There, darling. Shortly have your own troubles to bear. Why did the police think it's Johnny, Mrs. Madigan?
Because one of the doctors knew him when he was attending with his poor arm.
It's true. It's true, then. It's me son. It's me own daughter's son. Oh, it's true. It's true what Jerry Devine says. There isn't a God. There isn't a God. If there was, he wouldn't let these things happen. Now, Mary, you mustn't say them things. We'll want all the help we can get now from God and his blessed mother. Oh, these things have nothing to do with the will of God. Sure, what can God do against the stupidity of men?
The police want you to go with them to the hospital to see the poor body. They're waiting below.
We'll go. Come on, Ned. Come on. We'll go. And we'll never come back here again. Let your father forage for himself now. I've done all I could for him. And it was all no use. He'll be hopeless till the end of his days. I've a little room over with my sisters, and we'll stop there till your trouble is over. And then we'll work together for the sake of the baby.
Oh, my poor little child. It'll have no father.
It'll have what's far better. It'll have 2 mothers.
keep us waiting for you all night.
Take your hour there, take your hour! If yous are in such a hurry, skip off then, for nobody wants you here. If they did, yous wouldn't be found, for you're the same as yous were under the British government, never where yous are wanted. As far as I can see, the police in this city is null and void.
We'll go, Mary. We'll go. You to see your poor dead brother. And me to see my poor dead son.
Oh, I dread it, Mother, I dread it.
I forgot. Ah, your poor old selfish mother was thinking only of herself. No, darling, no, you mustn't go. It wouldn't be good for you. You go on to me sisters. I'd face the ordeal myself. Maybe you didn't feel sorry enough for Mrs. Tancred when her poor son was found the way Johnny's been found now, because he was a die-hard. I didn't remember that then he wasn't a die-hard or a stater, but only a poor dead son. It's well I remember the words she said. And it's my turn to say them now. What were the pains I suffered, Johnny, bringing you into the world to carry you to your cradle, to the pains I'm suffering now, carrying you out of the world to bring you to your grave. Mother of God, Mother of God, have pity on us all. Blessed Virgin, where were you when me darling son was riddled with bullets? When me darling son was riddled with bullets? Oh, Sacred Heart of the crucified Jesus, take away our hearts of stone and give us hearts of flesh. Take away this murdering hate and give us thine own eternal love.
I can go no farther. To Paulus, eh? What were they doing here, I wonder? Up to no good, anyhow. And Juno, and that lovely daughter of mine with him. One single solitary tanner left out of all that I bought it. The last of the Mohican. The blinds is down, Joxer. The blinds is down.
Put all your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Oh, smile.
The country will have to steady itself It's going to hell. Where have all the chairs gone? Steady itself, Doctor. The chairs will have to steady themselves, no matter what any man may say. Ireland sober is Ireland free.
Chains and slavery. Now, there's his darling motto, huh? That's his darling motto. Oh.
If the worst comes to the worst, I can join a flying column. I did my bit at Easter week. I had no business to be there, but Captain Boyle is Captain Boyle.
Breeds there a man with soul so death, who never to himself said, this is my own, my native land.
Commandant Kelly died in his arms, Doctor. Tell me, volunteer, Buzzy, says he, that I died for Ireland.
Hey, did you ever read Willie Riley's own Colleen Bawn? It's a darling story. It's a darling story.
Oh, I'm telling you, Doctor, the whole world's in a terrible stinking